besties, and welcome to another Squishmallow hunting video. This is for May, and this one's gonna be a little bit shorter than normal, but that's okay. Anyway, here I am at the Cracker Barrel. This was only like my second or third time coming to Cracker Barrel to look for Squishmallows. On this day, it was looking specifically for the fried chicken leg. Right? That's what I was looking for. Unfortunately, they did not have it this day, but they did have a lot of other cuties, including this platypus. I almost got it just because I really liked the color scheme. It was kind of different, you know? But I ended up putting her back. And then this is just me double checking to make sure I didn't miss any. But yeah, no chicken leg today. Lots of other cuties, though. And then here I am at Marshall's. I was specifically here for Danny. I'd seen Danny before, like at Target. And I wasn't into Bigfoots at the time. And now I get it. For all the Bigfoot Squishmallow lovers out there, I get it now. I get it. It was just a matter of deciding on which Danny to get. And here's my hubby being supportive of my little addiction. He's the one who drives me to all the Squishmallow hunting places. Shout out to my hubby, he's the best. They also had this Scarlet Flip-A-Mellow that was an anomaly inside, but we don't do Flip-A-Mellows here. If you know, you know. They're just weird. Anyway. But yeah, didn't end up getting them, but I did get this Danny who's super cute, and I am obsessed with her. And then here we are at Kohls. And if you saw my last video, you'd seen I went a couple times, didn't find anything. But on this day, I got blessed, y'all. They had Bodhi. And if you know, I'd also been looking at Claire's at her. But if you know, you know. Claire's prices are the worst. And I was so excited to find her here. And I ended up getting her, obviously. But then, I'm not even kidding. 2 days later, they posted that it was going to be at Five Below. Which I'm not even mad about. But I'm just glad I was able to find her in the first place and not have to pay in a ridiculous amount. Anyway, they also had Leaf and that raccoon. I didn't check that one out. They also had this little Diane, super cute. Really, they just had a mismatch of a lot of Squishmallows, but I only ended up getting Bodhi. Yeah, I only got Bodhi this day. And they had those Stitches down below, which I feel like is kind of overrated. I'm seeing so many Stitch Squishmallows, and I'm like, yeah, Stitch is great, but like, I don't think you need to make this many. Let me know in the comments, how are we feeling about Stitch? Is it too much? Is it just enough? Let me know your thoughts. And then here I am just double checking to make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, and then Randy pointed out these. Hang on. Any minute. That one. Yeah. They had Squishmallow splash pads. I was almost tempted to get one, but I was like, no, better not. And then they had these slippers and another Valentine's squish, but we got Yellow Cow. That's all that mattered. I was so happy. Look how cute she is. Moving on. Here I am at Walmart on a random day, and they had these little Fuzzamellows, and if you know me, you know I don't like the Fuzzamellows either. It's a texture thing. They also had these bags. Who does this? Don't do this. That's just rude and ugly. Don't open them and leave them there like that. Don't be that person. Anyway, they also had some Squishville, but I didn't end up getting anything this day. And then here I am at another Marshall's. At this point, if you see my other videos, you know I over talk about finding Ivor here, but I never did find him, and this was like the day I realized I was never gonna find him. I'd given up by this point. Anyway, they still had a lot of Valentine's squish left over. And a lot of just the same, really. But yeah, didn't end up finding anything this day. I can't talk. So here I am back at Walmart, and on this day they had a ton of these Disney Squishmallows, but I ended up getting distracted because out of the corner of my eye, I could see all of these cuties. They had all of these Fuzzamellows, y'all, and I honestly debated for a hot minute about getting Junie, because y'all know I love Junie. I was like, will my love of Junie triumph my hate of the Fuzzamellows? And it did not. I ended up leaving her because I just couldn't do it. Like, you even see here, I'm like, no, I touched it. I can't do it. Who else does not like the Fuzzamellows? Comment below. Anyway, I did not get Fuzzamellow Junie. However, I did end up getting Big Junie. Look at her. Oh my god. I think this was either 14 or 16 inches. Oh, it's 16. Yeah. Either way, I was just so happy to get her. And then I also debated on getting the bat that they had. I think its name is Aloysius. I don't know. This one. I love the color scheme. I love the teal and the black. Super cute color combination. They also had Daxon, the alien with the bucket hat, but we already had this one in a smaller version. And then I did debate on getting the Bigfoot, but I was like, no, if I'm gonna get a big Bigfoot, I want it to be like Waxy or Katrina. I hope I said that right. Or Katina. I can't say her name. You know, if you know, you know. Anyway, I ended up just getting Junie, which it's fine. Why did I say it like that? It sounds like I'm not grateful. I'm so grateful. I love Big Junie. She's my favorite to cuddle. Anyway, here I am at Five Below. So if you remember earlier in the video, I mentioned that Bodhi was going to be released. So this was this day. Bodhi was released with an entire squad. I did want the Bodhi. It was the squad I was after, but unfortunately my local Five Below did not have them. This one is always 50-50. They either have them or don't. And on this day, they didn't. They did have a ton of the Disney Squish though, but I wasn't interested in any of those. So I ended up having to go to one that was like 15-20 minutes away, but it was worth it because if you'd watched my previous videos, you'd seen me want Weaver, but I'd only seen them at Claire's and I didn't want to play Claire's prices. If you know, you know. But fortunately for me, Five Below decided to release it with a Bodhi and I was so happy. You'll see here in 1 second. Boom, right at the front, baby. They had Weaver. So cute because I wanted it part of my Strawberry collection of Squishmallows. Those are my favorite to collect. So I ended up getting them along with the drink Susan and 2 of the corgis that were drinking the little drinkies. I got those for my nieces because they both love corgis. And that's kind of actually it for the video. I didn't do a lot of hunting this month, so there wasn't a lot of footage, obviously. Which is great because it actually gives me an opportunity to talk to y'all for just a second. I recently hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which has been a goal of mine for quite some time, and to finally get here, it just feels so good. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and commented and liked my videos. It means the world to me. Because I just do this for fun, and it's fun to share these videos and finds with y'all, and also I have a lot of other stuff that I want to post, but I just hadn't been able to get to it, but seeing all the recent follows and stuff is really making me want to work harder, so hopefully soon I will be posting a lot more content than just Squishmallow content, and I hope y'all will stick around and follow and watch that. But I guess that's all I wanted to say. You know me, I'm terrible with talking and not having a script. Maybe one of these days I'll learn how to do a script. But once again, thanks for watching. I love all of y'all. Okay, I love you. Bye!